So now we are on to the design of the experiment. Our participants will be MTurk participants. MTurk is just Amazon Turk, and that is just a platform to recruit participants. And we have a 2 by 2 by 2 design, 3 independent variables with 2 levels to each. The first independent variable is whether the participant will be tested or not, and that is within subjects. On their screen at a given time, the participant will either see a question or they will see a statement. And the second independent variable is whether the participant will receive feedback or not. And there are 2 conditions, feedback condition and no feedback condition, and that is between subjects. And the last thing we'll be looking at is the individual differences of the participants and whether they will be classified as a high or low structure builder. Now we are on the materials and the procedure. So first, participants will be asked to read a passage, and then they will randomly be assigned to either a feedback condition where immediate correct feedback will be given after the participant has given their answer, or to a no feedback condition where nothing will be given after participants give their answer. Regardless if the participant is in the feedback condition or no feedback condition, they will be again randomly assigned to one of 4 counterbalances. And in these counterbalances, they will see 8 passage facts, they will see 4 fact questions, and 4 fact statements. Both the fact questions and statements will be taken verbatim from the passage. 2 days later, the participant will be asked to come back for session 2, where they will be assigned the same counterbalance that they received from session 1. But on part 2 of the experiment, instead of seeing 4 fact questions and 4 statements, they will only see questions. Half of the questions that they see on part 2 of the study will be facts, the same from part 1, and the other half will be inference questions that were derived from part 1. Our dependent variable is how well the participant do on the final test with these fact and inference questions. We will also be asking the participants to take the MMCB to see if they are high or low structure builders. We picked fact and inference questions as a part of our design because the fact questions can be used to ensure that the participants are able to recall the facts taken directly from the passage. We also wanted to see who does well with these type of questions. Typically, low structure builders do well with these questions because they are taken straight from the passage and not much of their own interpretation using their mental models is needed. And we picked inference questions because these can be used to test the participant's structure building ability. Inference questions require participants to comprehend enough information for them to answer. High structure builders typically do well with these questions because they are able to use their own strong mental models, draw inferences on the fact they've been given, and then be able to transfer it and answer the inference question.